Welcome to Talk ETFs, ETF.com's weekly video series. My name is Sumit Roy, and I'm Senior Analyst for ETF.com. This week, I'm talking with Arne Noack, who is the Head of Systematic Investment Solutions at DWS Group. Arne, great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So you just launched 3 thematic ETFs in July, very interesting funds. So I was hoping we could go through them one by one, starting with your green infrastructure ETF. Can you tell investors why they should consider investing in this fund?
Yes, and thank you so much for picking up on those, Sumit. And as you said, those are our 3 first thematic funds that we ever launched in the US. And really, our choice was to launch those 3 because we have conviction that these themes are highly relevant for US investors. Starting with Upgrade, or UPGR, our green infrastructure fund. This fund is really designed to capture themes that are supposed to bring the US infrastructure and therefore the US economy to a next level. So issues around sustainability of energy production, of energy storage, of transportation, and those are all captured by, and mostly captured by the Inflation Reduction Act or the Jobs Act, to some degree by the CHPS Act. So really meaningful policy change and policy considerations by the US government. And essentially, we seek to make investable those themes, and hopefully investors will find it interesting to potentially participate in the development of those sectors through our ETFs.
And another thematic ETF you launched in July is your CHPS ETF, ticker symbol CHPS. This one invests in semiconductor companies. Can you tell us the thesis behind this ETF?
Semiconductors, really important staple of our economy these days. They're included in every electronic device, really. And as such, again, government policy around the world is looking to protect the respective infrastructure or industry groups in their jurisdiction. What is a little bit different here is that the password and chips, those 2 thematic ETFs aren't new themes. There's already a number of competitor ETFs out there. However, our funds are the most cost effective. So we're looking for our semiconductors ETFs, chips, we're looking at an annual expense ratio of 15 basis points.
And of course, your cybersecurity ETF that you just referenced, that one is also the lowest cost cybersecurity ETF on the market. Is that correct?
Sumit, that's correct. That's exactly the thesis here, that password is supposed to capture the space of cybersecurity, extremely relevant in an increasingly interconnected world. And we sought to make that investable through the lowest price ETF here in the US as well, with 20 basis points.
We're going to be keeping a close eye on all 3 of those ETFs. Arne, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.